Hi, I'm Elizabeth Meeks, and I'm a native Arizonan, and I currently reside in Gilbert, Arizona. I grew up in Chandler, and I was the baby of a family that had one sister and two brothers, and a very strong mother who had to be strong because our dad was lost at war in Vietnam, and we were raised without a father in the home. And I believe I've had an unrealistic vision of what marriage should be like because I was always told how perfect he was and told about all the best parts of him. And I believe that affected me in many ways, expecting perfection in a husband in marriage. And subsequently, I have been divorced a few times. And so I believe that understanding these myths can be an important part of having a healthier marriage. So I am married to my husband, and we've been married for 19 years now, and we came together and blended a family. I had one son, he had four daughters, and interestingly enough, they all had H names. So we have Haley, Hillary, Hayden, Hannah, and Harrison. And I thought that was kind of fun. So my vision of our marriage, and I believe this is realistic, as we go through these myths, I believe that, knowing that my spouse loves me is helpful, but that doesn't mean he's going to know what I need to be happy. And so communication is key. And I am definitely a communicator. I'm the better one in this relationship. There's no 50-50 myth when it comes to relationship communication. And I'm about 80-20. And so I have to be the one to bring a lot of things up. But my husband is willing to talk about those things when I bring them up, but he's not going to open up a deep discussion. However, he is better in the area of communication daily, and he would like me to improve in that area and let him know more during the day about how my day is going, so I could be better and improve that in my vision. So no matter how I behave, my spouse will simply love me. That is definitely a myth that we have to behave in a way that can be uplifting to our marriage, or it's going to destroy it. And it's important that we share what we need from each other. So if we're pointing out their inadequacies and flaws constantly, sure, it could help them change, but is that healthy? No. I think that we have to focus on their good and just sandwich in those things that we need to change and let them know, but also be patient, loving, be respectful to them, have compassion for them and what they might be struggling with and those flaws, and share with them in a way that is healthy. So I don't think that positive and negative information constantly needs to be shared. I think it needs to be done in a strategic way that could be uplifting and helpful. So I don't think you have to feel better about your partner before you can change your behavior towards them. I think it's a choice that we make, and I know it is because I've had to make that choice. It's been a difficult marriage in 19 years, blending a family and not always, having things handled the way I want. And you definitely have to focus on the positive points. And I think that now is the same thing being in this relationship now where it's just the two of us, definitely focusing on each other's goods and not on the things that we think we're inadequate in is going to be more helpful in our marriage. And maintaining romantic love is key to marital happiness. I don't think that is the case. I think that deeper love is more important, but romantic love definitely can enhance a marriage, and I think it's important to keep trying to have that. And in my vision, I think that working on that and knowing the needs of each other is important. And I think it is realistic to expect each other to communicate their needs. So couples should keep their problems to themselves? No, I think that you need to be able to share your problems with each other and let each other know what adjustments you need and the problems that you're having. And I think that those things can bring you closer. I think this is a pretty realistic vision of marriage, and I look forward to the rest of this class and learning more.